Yo guys, what's up? I got the plays for you guys for the MLB games on Monday. We got two more plays in this video that we're going to hop into very shortly. First, before we do, we cashed again today in the MLB on Sunday. We are now on an 11-3 run on the channel, which is insane. So make sure to drop a like on this video, guys. It's free. It takes literally takes 1 second to do. It helps me out so much. I'd really appreciate it. So please make sure to drop a like and do not forget to subscribe. Obviously, we have been crushing the MLB so far, so make sure to subscribe so miss any of those future videos. These are all the last couple videos right here. So again, 11-3 run. Hopefully, we can end after this video on a 13-3 run, which would be ridiculous. But with that being said, I also have a VIP that is completely free. These are all slips that we have cashed just in the last couple days in the VIP alone. So make sure to get in the VIP. Again, it's completely free. You could get, I'll talk about it in a second, you could get multiple months of VIP for completely free. When you're in it, you just get text messages sent directly to your phone of all of my favorite plays for that day. And again, we cash multiple slips every day in the VIP. So if you want the VIP for completely free, all the way up to 3 months of VIP for free, all you have to do is download either the Sleeper, Chalkboard, or Parlay Play apps right here. These three apps will all be linked down below in the description of this video. However many one of these three apps you download, you will get that many months of VIP. So if you get one app, 1 month of VIP for free. If you get all three apps, 3 months of VIP, and then obviously two. You guys get the idea. But again, the links for these will all be down below in the description of this video. All you have to do, download these apps. When you download it, it's going to ask you right away if you have a promo code. They're all basically the same thing. All of the codes is code GHOST. So when you download the app, make sure to type in code GHOST before you deposit. It has to be before you deposit. You can't go back and change it afterwards. So if you want the free VIP, guys, you have to make sure to use code GHOST before you deposit on these apps. As long as you do that, just deposit at least $10. Drop a comment down below letting me know you hopped on the apps. That way I can find you, and then I will send you the link to the free VIP. Also, as you can see, all three of these apps will give you a $100 deposit match for completely free right when you hop on the app with code GHOST. And then Sleeper and Chalkboard will give you a free square for these games on Monday. So again, guys, links are all down below. If you use code GHOST on those apps, you could get up to 3 months of VIP for completely free, which we're cashing in every day. And you get 2 free squares and up to $300 for completely free. So you could get a ton of money, ton of free squares, ton of free plays every single day for literally just taking 5, maybe 10 minutes out of your day and hopping on those apps. So highly recommend. Again, all those links are down below in the description of this video. With all that being said, let's hop into the plays today. So another day where we got another 2 plays. Now, going into this day, there's not a ton of games on today, so there's not a ton of matchups or games that I really like. So I said this a couple videos ago, and we ended up cashing in that video. When there's days like this where there's not a lot of games or not a lot of matchups that I like, I tend to just go over to the bases and take unders at 1.5. So the first player we're going to be doing that with is Devers right here, under 1.5 total bases. So the reason I like taking this a lot is because with all these good players, they have to set the line at 1.5 because you're not going to set it at 1. You're definitely not going to set it at 2. So if it's a good player, they're going to set it at 1.5 every single time. The problem with that is these players go under 1.5 way more than 50% of the time. Every play on Prizepicks is obviously supposed to be a 50-50 play. 1.5 total bases, I don't care, unless it's maybe like Aaron Judge, Shohei, Bobby Witt, someone like that, unless it's a literal like S tier top of the league player, they're not going over that 50% of the time. They're usually going over 25, maybe 30% of the time. If you look at Devers right here at 1.5, he has gone under this line 15 out of his last 20 games. So obviously right there, simple math, that is 75% of the time he is going under 1.5 total bases. Now in this game going up against Arizona so far this year has given up a decent amount of hits. They've given up an okay amount of runs, and the pitcher he's going against in this game isn't the best pitcher in the league by any means, but he has done pretty decent, especially as of late. So the pitcher he's going up against is Ryan Nelson. The last 2 games he played 5 innings, and he only gave up 1 hit in both of those games. So the last 2 games he played lights out, which is fantastic to see. He did have games before that where he gave up 6 hits. He had a game with 4 hits and 7 runs. But realistically, when you look at what he's been doing so far this season, he really hasn't had even a couple games where he's given up a lot of hits. The most hits he's given up in a game is 6, but other than that, 4, 4, 1, 2. So this pitcher really doesn't give up that many hits. And again, at 1.5 total bases, the reason that line's so good is because Devers could get a hit in this game and still go under. If he hits a single, he's under that line. So for him to go over, he's either going to have to hit a double, triple, or home run. Or I guess he could hit, 2 singles. He could hit with that, but that obviously rarely happens. Knock on wood, don't want to jinx it. But I think in this game, he's not going over 1.5 total bases again. I think he's either going to get no hits in this game or he's going to get a single. But I still think he finds a way to go under that line again. He's gone under 15 out of his last 20 games, and then now he's going into a game where he's playing a pitcher that just really does not give up that many hits at all. So I like Devers under 1.5 total bases. The second play I have is actually not going to be a total bases play, but it is going to be an under, and we're going to be going under on our boy TJ at 5 hitter fantasy score right here. So I actually wanted to take this under at 4.5. Then they bumped it to 5, so even better for us. We're taking the under at 5 right here. You can see he's gone under this line 4 out of his last 5 games. If you go back and look, I forget the exact number. I think he's only gone over this like 3 games out of his last 15. So he's really not going over this line a lot at all, just in general. But specifically this game, he's having even a harder matchup than he's been having. This is one of the hardest matchups that he's had in a very long time. He's going up against Garrett Crochet, obviously one of the best pitchers in the entire league. The last couple games, he's only given up 3 hits in 7 innings last game. Game before that, 6 hits and 1 run in 6 innings. The game before that, he played 8 innings against the Yankees and gave up 4 hits and 1 run in 8 innings against the Yankees. So TJ getting over 5 hitter fantasy score when, again, he has gone under this literally like 12 out of his last 15 games. Now he's having his hardest matchup out of those 15 games. I do not see a world where he goes over 5 hitter fantasy score. On top of all of that, Garrett Crochet is a left-handed pitcher. TJ is a left-handed hitter, so he doesn't hit very well against left-handed pitchers. So this is just a really, really tough matchup for TJ right here. And then again, he's going under this line like 80%, even higher than that on the season so far, or at least in his last 15, 20 games. He's going under this line like 80% of the time. Then you give him literally his toughest matchup, one of the toughest matchups he could possibly ask for in the entire league. Definitely taking the under at 5. Again, I was going to take it under at 4.5. So at 5, even better for us. I would probably feel safe taking this under 3.5. I don't recommend that. I'm just trying to say and express how much I like the under on this play at 5 hitter fantasy score. So that's going to be the 2 plays I have for you guys for these games on Monday. Again, make sure to drop a like on this video. I really do appreciate it. Do not forget to subscribe, guys. Please, liking and subscribing helps me so much. And again, we're on 11-3 run. We're doing great on the channel. I post every single day, so please help me out. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Before we get out of here again, I'm trying to help you guys out even more. Literally have never done this before, but if you get on all 3 apps right now, you could get 3 months of VIP for free, which again, I've literally never done that before, so that is insane. I'm trying to help you guys out as much as possible. I want to give you as many free plays as possible. I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you're already somehow on all 3 apps already, you could get a friend on or a family member on for you, and then I will just send you the link to the free month of VIP. So if you just have a buddy do it for you and make sure he uses code GHOST, I'll send you that link of the free VIP. But again, you just have to drop a comment down below to let me know so I can actually find you and send you that link. And then on top of that, again, $300 for free and 2 free squares. So the links are all down below in the description of this video for all that. With that being said, these are the 2 plays I have for you guys for the games on Monday. Good luck with all your bets, and I'll catch you next video.